I was muted, wasn't I? I'm so sorry, thank you. I did say everything was gonna break, and I wasn't wrong. Also, you know what? Give me a second. There you go. It's nighttime. It's nighttime, so we have nighttime background. Except just ignore the bright patch of sunlight on Ollie. That's not there. Give me a second. We're just gonna boot up. And my game is... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, my game is very quiet. When I'm actually in the game, we'll discuss audio, because I think it might be a bit quiet right now. There's his own sunlight. He's a big sunbather. He really likes that. And then if he gets too warm, he'll go and hide down at the bottom of his cat tree so he has like a little bit of shade. Is your character tanned a little? I think they might be. I was thinking that yesterday. I know that there's a retro achievement for getting a tan. And I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be way too quiet. For such a banger soundtrack, it needs to be louder. You can get a tan. Yeah, you even could in, like, New Leaf. You would spend a lot of time down by the beach and your character would slowly change. I know in New Leaf actually got a bit annoying. Because if you were playing during, like, peak times for sunlight in the summer, like, my character was very, very dark. Which this is on Switch via the online emulators. It would be really nice if it was. I wouldn't say Ocarina of Time is a scary game, but the Redeads and Dead Hands could be nightmares as a kid. Honestly, I couldn't get past the Deku Tree as a child. So, I would say it's not meant to be scary necessarily, but Mike just goes, y'all are soft. He grew up, his dad showed him the movie Aliens as a 4-year-old. I don't think that's necessarily great parenting, but Mike is not easily scared. On the other hand, I am terrified of everything. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do is what I did last time, which is that I'm gonna walk around and do my dailies and pretend that I'm not hunting for tarantula/scorpion. And then maybe it'll pop up because I'm not looking for it. That's the working theory. We'll see. We shall see. A balanced pair. Mike once took me to see a horror, what I would consider, was it considered a horror movie? Okay, yeah, he took me to see a space horror movie called Life in theaters. I told him he's never ever allowed to show me that ever again. I got motion sick. And then nauseous from the visuals, and it was scary on top of that. No more space movies. What was that movie called? Do you remember? Mike is saying that he took me to see one other horror movie before that, and I remember it vaguely. Neither of us remember what it was called. But it was like, yeah, it was something to do with light. I remember that too. But anyway, it wasn't as bad because there was this guy in the back row behind us who was screaming. And like that was, normally I wouldn't be okay with that, but it made me feel a lot better. So, like a shrill, yeah, more than a scream, yeah. I have a very vivid imagination. I'm prone to nightmares already. I was scared of everything as a kid, but as I got older, I ended up enjoying said scary things. Hey, Big. Oh, did he play some Wild World? Wild World's fun. I don't look like it, but I'm really into nights like these. So tell me, what are you doing around here anyway? Do you have any dreams for the future? Me? Getting married and having a happy life would be okay, I guess. But my real dream is to make this fossil collection to something great. You know, build the grand and mighty Butch Fossil Memorial. If you're up to it, grab a shovel and start digging. Oh, okay, you actually want fossils, gotcha. He must have been so embarrassed after. I think he was kind of playing it up, but it was funny. Not a scary game because it's a wonderful life, but I had a nightmare involving that game once as a kid. Really? Do you mind sharing? Because now you got me curious. Congratulations on getting such a huge house. More house means more room for furniture, just for starters. It may seem like work deciding which furniture goes where, though, huh? Of course, there's no reason you need to go crazy with furniture. Just enjoy all the open space and see if you like the minimalist approach. Say that, but I need the retro achievements for the happy home thingamajig. So, I kind of need furniture. Did you have Chevrolet before? Yeah, I've had her a few times now. Quite like her. Otherwise something bad would happen? That's so funny. I've mentioned this before. This is the silliest thing. This is very much like kid logic, I guess. When I first played A Wonderful Life, I did the, like, you know, the tutorial thing with Takakura, and, like, you know, you walk around and he introduces you to the farm. But for some reason, I wasn't entirely positive on what was my farmland and what was elsewhere. And I had this weird idea in my head that if I went over to Vesta's area, she was gonna, like, shoot me or something. I was very young. I don't know why this is what I jumped to, but it was. And I quickly got over it, but, like, playing games as a kid, your imagination really does run wild, and it does change things a lot. Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Oh, with Eddie Murphy was scary for you as a kid. I think I've watched that once. Hopeful Mayor, hello, welcome on in. Oh, Brandon, that's really weird. I wonder why that happened. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I really enjoy horror games, so that might be why. Yeah, you're just not as easily scared. But yeah, for anyone who's just joining in or you haven't already heard, question of the day for today is, what has scared you in a non-scary game? In an otherwise normal game, has anything suddenly jumped out or spooked you? Especially when you don't understand how games work as a kid, so you think anything can happen. Yep. Yep, exactly. I've also told this story before, but my Animal Crossing GameCube game was used. And it came with the memory card, but it already had save data in it, so I just made another house. And I remember every now and then I would go to the house that was, like, just north of mine. It was the top left, and I was the bottom left. And, sorry, there's a mosquito. I kept checking the house and being like, I wonder when they're gonna come back. But no, that's not how that works. I also had a vague nightmare about Pokemon in the real world, and a new type was created through experiments like Shadow Pokemon. These ones were called Blood Pokemon and were dangerous like Shadow Pokemon, but glowed or were purely red instead. That sounds scary. That's like Pokemon creepypasta material. Does Majora's Mask count? No, yeah, I totally say that counts. I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror game, but it definitely has some, like, disturbing elements for what is otherwise usually relatively lighthearted. Yeah. Mike is just saying Ocarina of Time also kind of had some horror elements. I mean, the bottom of the well, the Redead's dead hand, the Skulltulas, yeah. A lot of it was. I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't still call it a horror game, but very much it did have some weird bits to it. Mike is saying he likes the term horror elements. Majora's Mask horror concept. The moon. Existential dread. No, I'm so glad I played that game. I put it off for so many years, and I'm now just like, oh, that's like one of the best. I adore it to pieces. Will I ever get everyone's schedule down? No. I need to play that game with a guide and or chat. There we go. Alright, let's say hi to Pierce here. I'm trying to pick the pump up yell I'm gonna use during my training, but they're all so good and I can't decide on one. You gotta tell me which one rocks the hardest. 30 to Thunder. How about that? Okay. I'm gonna say that's it, purely because the second option, that's lame, is super rude. Don't say that. Say it nicely. Awesome, when you hear that, it means I just got, huger. Thanks, champ. Well, at least he's happy about it. Probably very weird, but I had a nightmare once that was so intense that I woke up screaming, so I thought was, wow, that was cool. No, I get very vivid, very intense nightmares, and I'm like, no, no, no. I'm good, thanks. I love the rude options in the older Animal Crossing games. The amount of weird stuff the villagers say in this. Hi, Toast. How are you? Welcome on in. We're like pretending that we're not hunting for the tarantula and scorpion while I am actively hunting for the tarantula and scorpion by going around watering my flowers and maybe digging up fossils. And if I see one, I'm gonna freak. Entirely subjective, but anything to do with Mario Kart 8. Random's just like, just war flashbacks, essentially. There we go. I have my volume turned up pretty high. And again, if you guys want to hear the music any better, if you want me to turn it up or down, let me know. But how was everyone's day? How was your Wednesday treating you? I feel like most of us Wednesday is winding down, if not very close to being over. I had a dream that I was on a ride at an amusement park near where I live, and we went to the part of the track that was gone and flew off, but then landed slowly and carefully on the ground. As if it was part of the ride. You essentially went on, like, someone's roller coaster tycoon masterpiece that doesn't actually kill anyone. Remember a rude moment in someone's New Leaf Let's Play. Shar was saying she was going to move, and one of the dialogue options was, "Who are you?" Oh my god. That's beautiful. I'm only saying that because she threatened to paint my peaches at one time, and I'm still not over it. You had rain for the first time in weeks. Very nice. Yeah, we had some pretty heavy rain yesterday. My day's going okay. Want to go to the pool. Oh no, there was lightning, so they had to close it. I'd better be on the safe side. Hey, Pokemon girl. Love ACNH. The other night, walked out of my house and was bit by a tarantula. Within a few seconds, he was waiting for me. Yep. Yep. I feel like they're a lot easier to encounter in ACNH, which is terrifying, but like I'm pretty good at catching them in that game, so it's not nearly as bad. This one, they don't appear as often, from personal experience, and I'm not sure how easy they're gonna be to catch. Heavy rain, pressing X to Jason. Oh my goodness, I watched Ace play that. To build a wall in front of me. Shockingly, this did not work. Oh my goodness. Mr. Mime in anything Pokemon, that's a good one. Bean, welcome on in. I was gonna say she better not be sick again because she spent like the last 2 weeks sick. I've been clothes shopping the longest time, but I'm broke. See, if only someone would just give me some. Yes, someone. Oh my goodness, okay. You know what, Pokemon girl? I'm gonna say nah, that counts. Lego's usually pretty tame. I'll say it counts, why not? Monique, my girl. You remember before this game came out, there was a Animal Crossing DS tech demo where it looked like Animal Crossing GameCube. I was not like conscious of games coming out back then, but I have seen that since. Yeah, it looked essentially like just a mock-up, I guess, but it was kind of an interesting thing to look back on. Okay, I am like severely... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'm severely lacking in fossils. No, I've been missing one for a while. This is fine. Oh, hi. I think you want my trunk measure? I'm sorry, you're what? Could always pay Nook's regular price of 2,310 bells for it. What do you say? I don't know. I'm curious what this is. Give me. It's a new item. Random's like, I'm ready to bop him. Keep your trunk in its measurements to yourself. Alright, let's go see. I'm curious what this is. I think I have some idea, I just never knew what the item was called. Probably the weird route in Deltarune without spoilers, because not sure if you plan on playing it. Weird route. Oh, does it go some, like, dark places? Lego Jurassic World, wherever the dinosaurs randomly pop out. Oh, yeah. That would spook me too. Okay, let's see here. What is this? Yeah, okay. I remember seeing this, but I didn't know what it was called. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I'm not keeping it, but... Now I know. Unfortunately, we just lost the really nice 8 PM music, but that's okay. Nighttime music in this game's good anyway. Actually, all music in this game is good anyway, so we're not missing out. Into Pokemon was the first time I was aware of new releases and actively anticipated it. I feel like I really took a while. Like, we didn't really have gaming magazines. I wasn't really aware of those. I think I was in my teens by the time I was, like, aware that things were coming out. I remember, I remember being really excited for Harvest Moon Magical Melody. I was aware that that was happening. And then I completely forgot the day of that it was coming out, that my mom had bought it for me. So I came home from school with our family friend, who was like in my grade. And we were just, you know, doing after school stuff. And her and my mom were kind of like giggling in another room. And then finally my mom's like, "Are you forgetting something?" And I was like, "Oh, wait. Where's my game?" And then I didn't like it at all, so I don't mind it so much now. First Pokemon I followed marketing-wise was Scarlet and Violet. I think the first Pokemon, like, I remember Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire because I remember talking to a classmate about it, but I wasn't really, like, following. I wasn't really online for that. But Sun and Moon, definitely. I remember watching trailers and looking at the website with Mike. Hello. Gen 4, so my mom remembers her, my sister and I and our dad in a shopping center while one of them went into game to buy Diamond and Pearl for us. ACNL, yeah. Bane, you're not crazy. I've never done it, but I think you can, like, transfer. I think there's, like, a town transfer system or something. I don't know how that works. But from this game up to City Folk. Anyone ever do that? You know what, though? Weirdly enough, I would say Magical Melody was the first one I was like, oh yeah, I know that's coming out eventually. But I remember I went day one to pick up more Friends of Mineral Town. And I don't know if we just happened to be at the mall and my mom happened to notice, or... But I remember because I got the little floppy-eared plushie dog and I don't know where it went. I wish I still had it. Most glitches in early video games are full of scares in ways that I never got good at describing. Black and white, yeah. Let me see here, Isabel. Anything that's either a jump scare or startling, like not making a jump, or just suddenly on screen. Yeah. Yep, I respect. I'm not big on jump scares. Grounded 2 is getting a PS5 release in August. Oh, hey. I really enjoy what I've played of that game. Got PlayStation Magazine back in the PS1 days, and I love them. Generally read them over many times. See, I kind of wish my mom had a subscription to Nintendo Power for many years. And then she, I think either gave them away or sold them off at a yard sale when we moved. Oh, Ollie is on the move, speaking of. Is it snack time, buddy? The loaf woke up. I'll leave it. He might come back. You guys get a look at French fry and sweet potato there. Oh, the Coro scans, yeah. Which games stand out to you as being the most exciting release? Gold was my first, then Wild World. City Folk was a huge one. ACNH is the first thing to come to mind, honestly. But I think, like, I was, like, you know, neck deep in the community. So it was very anticipated. The Switch itself. I wanted, like, for me personally, ACNL as well, but even before that, I wasn't super aware. The only game I remember following religiously was KH3 since its reveal in 2013. Oh my god, I just remember. You know what, I'll add on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, because the day that that came out, I think it was only out in Japan initially, and there was a website where they were uploading videos of it, but it was just Japanese playthroughs or like Japanese live streams. So I was tuned in and I was watching. I had no idea what anyone was saying, but I was like, oh my god. New Horizons got to me too. Yeah, I think it was just such a huge thing in this community and online in general. And the timing was kind of very, very perfect. Let me just see if there's a shirt here for Monique. That's a tuxedo? Okay. I don't... This is Gaston's shirt. I can't give that to her. That's my shirt. I'm gonna go check the lost and found. Which is such a weird thing to say. Sable stole your shirt. I mean, to be fair, she probably made it. I want these guys to make a comeback. Oh, you guys are full. Okay, my bad. A globe? A Nile shirt? A Nile shirt? Okay, I was gonna say, if it's a third one, I'm a little concerned. Were you aware of A Wonderful Life pre-release, or did that come later? I think that came later. I had Friends of Mineral Town first. And I love that game so much. And then, my mom got me the GameCube, and I know A Wonderful Life wasn't in the first, like, bunch of games she got me. I think it was, like, the following, like, Christmas that I got that. And I was so thrilled because there was that connectivity between them. And I ended up getting the link cable for the GameCube and the GBA because I convinced my mom that it was important for that game and it was important for Animal Crossing. I wouldn't necessarily say important, but, you know, I'm still happy. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the danger shirt. What do these look like? That might work. That might work. What about this one? Uh-oh, random. Oh, yeah, we'll give her the other one. I wish I had the GBA and, like, able to play Pokemon on the TV. Getting the Game Boy, was it called the Game Boy Adapter? Game Boy Player? Oh, I was in the right direction. And playing, like, my Game Boy Color GBA games or whatever on the TV was like, oh, Butch, I'm sorry, baby. It was the coolest thing. I've said that so many times. But Crow, I hope you're having a good one. The e-reader. Oh, hi, Aldi. Are you gonna go back up? You're here for a little quick pet. Okay. He's like, I'm awake. Yeah, I always want the e-reader. I'm still kind of jealous because I know Andrew has, like, a whole bunch of those e-reader cards. And I never see them in person. I mean, I still haven't seen them in person, but he showed me over Discord and I was like, oh, send them over here. Sissy Abby, welcome on in. Oh, didn't you want something? Clothe yourself. That's quite the way to word that. There you go. Oh no, are they? Yikes. It's pretty cute. Sure, Pokemon Girl, what's up? You have a couple of the e-reader Pokemon cards. I think I actually had one. I remember it came, I think, with one of my games, maybe? It'd be Ruby, probably. That or I like, oh, hi. I found it somewhere, but clothe yourself. Also Pokemon Stadium let you play Game Boy carts on the TV. I've only recently learned about that, and it had like a fast forward function. I watched a video all about it. It was interesting. You're close to max time in Omega Ruby. Honestly, worth it. Alex, how are you? Welcome on in. Would you be a pirate ninja or a zombie Sasquatch? Oh, pirate ninja, definitely. So that's where you stand on the great question of our time. Hey, hold up. I can't just walk off after hearing something like that. Here you go. Have an exotic bureau. Oh, thank you. What? It's a gift. That was different. Here we go. Sorry about that. Need a drink. Ollie might be coming back up. Okay, my pockets are full. Let's go get our fossils assessed. I want to be the pirate, but I fear I am zombie Sasquatch. I've never really been big into the zombie media craze. I watched, like, Telltale's The Walking Dead. Like, people doing playthroughs on YouTube. But, like, that's like, my limit, I think. Is quite the sentence. It is. Oh, Alex, I 100% think they will be doing some more. It's just, you know, a matter of time. I'm sure they're working on it. It's one of their bigger, IPs, I guess would be the word. My dad likes to say he likes zombies because he worked retail. The only zombie media you'll consume. Okay, so I have a rule. I know someone, was it Butch was asking us for fossils earlier? Someone was asking us for fossils. And I have a rule personally where I don't give them, like, you know, a T-Rex tail, for example. I give them, like, the small little fossils that are a single square, and they're self-contained, like the amber, for example. I don't like to give them, like, just a dino butt. Or just a dino head. Exactly, exactly. So whoever asked for fossils is not getting anything today. There we go. We're gonna go on and sell off all this stuff. And then we're gonna walk around and we're gonna hopefully get the tarantula. I'll catch bugs and stuff along the way. I tried doing this for quite a while the other night. I didn't even, like, hear one. Like, it wasn't a case of, you know, oh, I heard one, but it wandered into the river. Like, no, there wasn't any. So, I'm hoping, with it getting closer to the end of July. Oh, there's Ollie again. I'm hoping that we get lucky. The tarantulas were at a meeting, PTA, Private Tarantula Association. You know, I think Mike and I interrupted a burb meeting earlier. We were coming back from the orthodontist and there was like this big field. And we heard some like, you know, burb noises as we were walking past, so we both turned and there was just like, I don't know, like 25 to 30 just black birds. Not like crows, smaller than that. And they were just talking. Just chatting away. Still weird how it's almost the end of July. I know. So I'm gonna keep... You know, I'm living dangerously. I'm gonna have the net out. I know that's a no-no. Not you, Crow. Not you, Crow. And you know, I got like a whole bunch of new stuff the other night. I got like whatchamacallit? The lantern bug. I got some of like the rarer beetles. How was the dentist appointment? It was good. It's good. It was eye-opening for price-wise, but at least he was like, you know what? All things considered, your teeth are actually in very good shape. So. Oop. Oopsies. Got in my head the other day because I was heading to the dentist and thought I had cavities. I don't have any. That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I'm not very prone to cavities. And like, I had just been for a cleaning last week, so I knew my teeth were going to be in very good shape. This was just a look and trying to like get a price range for potential braces. Oh, no worries, Caldwell. No worries at all. I know a lot of people are here lurking, chilling for the evening, playing your own stuff. First time a dentist has ever said that. That's always a really good feeling. I talked to Nibbles yet? I ate tea cake all day and then I decided to shop for clothes, but it didn't help. I was just so lonely until you showed up. Hey, stop right there. Did you wear these clothes yesterday? I actually don't remember, but I know you wore those for the last week, so... Yikes, that's not good. Don't tell me you sleep in that too. You are in no place to judge. You're making dinner, Cleric. Enjoy your food. And then when you come back, let me know what you're having. Yeah, Nibbles is one of my favorites. Yeah, Alex, it's a necessary evil, but I'm sure it'll go fine. Look at Ollie sunbathing. That is me when I'm chilling at home. He always is so happy in the sun. Is your dentist office eerily empty, like only the front desk lady, 4 dentist ladies, and the head dentist guy? You know what? No. No, I mean, definitely the staff usually are, like, there's more staff than there are patients at any given time. But I wouldn't say it's empty. Ooh, I think you're new. Are you new? You're the one who always scares the crap out of me in New Leaf because I, like, go past you and you make a loud noise and I didn't see you beforehand. Yay, it's new! A Japanese oak silk moth. Okay, let's go donate that before I forget. You're going to your appointment in September? Oh? Is it too warm up there? It might be too warm. He's like, too much sun. Alright, hang tight. I'm just gonna update my, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a note like I did last time, because that was the smart thing to do. Because then I can update everything all in one go later. So what did I catch? Japanese oak silk moth? That is quite the mouthful. One usually is, but we do it in the afternoon when kids are just getting out of school. Oh. Are you gonna come down here? Okay. I don't know if I necessarily really want to move the camera because it's gonna be a big headache, but there is a little lolly on my desk because I think he got a bit warm up there. Did I also keep looking at him? No. I was watching him in the camera. Just finished my snack of cheese and crackers after my doctor's appointment, and now I'm going to play some Cozy Grove while watching your stream. Oh, I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing some more. Buddy, what are you doing? I can't see past you. I'm wondering if I can... You know what? Give me a second. This is gonna be really awkward. If I do... that... Hang tight. Okay. 2 seconds. It'll be worth it, I promise. There you go. Look, it's double Tater. Double me. And you guys, whoever's in the bottom of chat, you could see them too. But yeah. Now you can see it, Ollie. Donation. Double me! What does it mean? We hear an oak silk moth, if I'm not utterly mistaken. I just looked directly into that silk moth's fabled eye spots. I'm unsure what predator would be fooled. Those look nothing like owl's eyes. There I go again, letting my revulsion taint my scientific analysis. Eye spots do work and are a vital evolutionary step, but bleh. Our deepest, most profound gratitude. Right. Hi, Mango. When's the last time you had rain? Yesterday. We had a really, really heavy rainstorm yesterday. Ollie was not thrilled about it. Okay. Officially tarantula scorpion hunting. We've done our dailies. I've more or less pleased the villagers. Also, please let me know if having that screen behind all, if that like weirds anyone out. I know it's like a lot of double imaging essentially. Oh, okay. Note to slow down. To slow down. So apparently, I was doing some, it's one of my favorite things, honestly. If you guys are ever playing an older game, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Don't go to YouTube for your advice, even though I put out videos for older games like New Leaf. Don't go there. Go to like GameFAQs or like, you know, NeoSeeker. Go to like the old school websites and like look at all the facts from back then and like just the different ways that people typed even back then. Very, very nostalgic. We're here for Ollie. I'm glad. I'm glad he knows he's heckin' cute. Oops. 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 Did it just despawn? I didn't know it would do that. Oh. Are you gone? You can't go that way right now. Apparently you can. Yeah, no, you've realized the error of your ways, haven't you? Okay. Okay. Ollie. You were being such a butthead. He's like, I want to go this way. There we go. You're such a little menace because now you're gonna make me just ignore the everything. Well, that's a view. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome for this monstrosity. High quality fur. The internet was a peaceful place back then. But no, you can listen to me for Kingdom Hearts stuff, but like, I don't know, there's something so nostalgic about going to those older sites and trying to like find out information. I found like Animal Crossing GameCube is pretty well documented, give or take, especially with like people working on the decompilation stuff now. But Wild World is, it's a bit of a weird game because there's a lot of like misinformation out there, a lot of just like uncertainty. But I was hearing that apparently tarantulas and scorpions do still make scuttly noises in this game. Hi, Frog. I did warn everyone yesterday it was gonna happen. But I hope that you're having a good sleep. Hey! Crow, thank you for gifting that. To Cam, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love how this camera is just... It's not even properly angled. Oh well.
May I go back to sleep, press judge?
You may. You're allowed to. Thank you so much for being here, Frog. I appreciate the 1 year. I remember when you joined in, so like that's a little crazy. Trying to find one of the bugs is gonna be like trying to find the whale. Pretty much. Okay. Ollie, are you gonna set up? Give me a second, chat. Give me a heckin' second. If you hear scuttling, scream, okay? In chat, preferably. Goodness, the things I do for cat content on the internet. Hey, Art, welcome on in. It went okay. How are you doing today? Doctor, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in as well. Affection answering the question today. Actually, today in Pal World, a pal snuck up on me and attacked me with a laser beam. That would be scary. That would indeed be scary. But yeah, welcome on in. For those who are just joining, we didn't do a regularly scheduled stream today, so we are here for some for some cozy Wild World. Hi. Hi 170. How have you been doing? Good. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 37 months. I appreciate that. Kristen, thank you. I appreciate you as well. I hope you're having a good one. Got home from work now, just laying down. Maybe we'll take a nap. A nap sounds good. Just minding my business, collecting a collectible, then bam, massive beam out of nowhere. That would be scary. This takes me back. Yeah, we're trying to hunt for the tarantula and scorpion. I've been trying for the last month, and every time I try, it rains, so they don't spawn. Or I just straight up have not seen them. So pretty much all I'm doing right now... You'll thank me. That horrible raccoon has forced me into a life of indentured servitude. Watch out for yourself, Anonymous. Oh. Huh. It sounds stupid, but I can't even remember when I got that letter. All I can say is that I obviously got it from someone I didn't care about. Unless I got it from you, then you didn't send it to me, did you? I have concerns. But yeah, anyway, sorry, right now we're going around, we're just catching bugs, trying to clear out spawns for said tarantula or scorpion. And just kind of chatting. Our question of the day is, what has scared you in an otherwise non-scary game? Too late, Anonymous. Zombie guys in Ocarina of Time have no right being as scary as they are. Yep. Yep, that's a very good one. Little bug here. Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom has some scary monsters like the hands. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for the hands. There's also those big guys down in the depths. Didn't like them very much. I don't know how spoilery I want to get with Tears of the Kingdom. It's an older-ish, I mean, it's not old, but older game now. It's not brand new anymore. There was a sequence with a certain someone in a certain special area that I was not prepared for, and I kind of dove in, and I was terrified. I'm waiting for you to get bit stung as you have your net out. I'm hoping that I do, because then at least I see it and I know what I'm looking for. The Wall Masters, yep. Super Mario 64, the big fish, yep. Yep. Ooh, I'll add in those eel things in Majora's Mask. I don't like those guys. Fighting Cloud in the Fill Cup, and Donald won't heal me in KH1. I can hear his battle yell still. I can hear a mosquito. Oh, there you are. Nope. Yes. You count as a bug spawn, so I need to get rid of you. Even if you're not gonna give me the big monies. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay, I hear. I hear, but I do not see. You guys heard that, right? Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna put the net. I'm gonna put away the net. I heard it. I definitely... He's right there, he's right there, he's right... Is he? What is that? Is that him? Oh, ew, 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 ew. Okay, okay. Hi. Hello. Okay, well now I know what he sounds like, so that's great. I'm gonna try to, like, just scuttle over to him. We're just gonna have a moment. We're gonna get all up nice and cozy. Come here. Who's chasing who here? Please don't despawn. Really despawn? Oh no, I think they despawn. Okay, good to know. We've now heard it. We have now heard it. That is a huge thing, and I've seen it, and, like, we know what it looks like, we know what it sounds like. I didn't like that at all. I don't remember ever seeing a scorpion in this game before, but I definitely saw a tarantula as a child. Yeah, I want that colorful bug too. I was eyeballing it the entire time. Anyway, I didn't get stung. Oops. I Butterfinger. I dropped it. Oh, hang tight. There we go. Was I going on about something before that? I don't even know. I immediate panic when I heard something different. Okay. But you know, I heard him and he didn't really charge at me. I don't know if he lost aggro when I put away the net or if he even had aggro to begin with, but that is good. Oh, Tears. Oh, right. I was just saying, okay, there was a moment in Tears of the Kingdom that I think is mandatory. I could be wrong. But you visit a very iconic place and you go into a very iconic area and there's a very scary someone in there and I was not prepared for it and it scared the crap out of me. But also, yeah, those gosh darn hands are pretty bad too. Oh. What's up, buddy? Do I, smell funky or something? Not really. What? I've been stuck on liver and onions all day. Listen here, champ. It doesn't pay to ignore a guy's stank, you know. Okay. Oh my goodness, what's up? Really gotta see this letter. Oh no, is it another one about the raccoon? Chew on this, Nibbles. The less a person accomplishes in a day, the more he talks during meals. But that's okay. People watcher. I feel like this is just something else that Pascal would say. Just hear the Super Mario Bros. Is your town. You did. You did, although it's really funny. That was from, Lottie Day, so the villagers will suggest town tunes. And I think it was Jeremiah who suggested that, but he didn't have the final note. So I asked, the viewers on YouTube if they could help me finish the song. Jimothy. Oh, is he that raccoon? That raccoon I've been seeing online? I love raccoons in the first place. Don't ignore my stank. But yeah, another time during the Lottie Day, one of my villagers actually suggested just straight up Totaka's song. So it seems like they do suggest, like, maybe some Nintendo-based melodies. Eating dinner now, made grilled cheese and sliced chicken sandwiches. Ooh, that sounds so good. Yeah, he looks like a cutie. I've seen pictures. Actually, I've seen video too. Oh no. There we go. Oh, thank you. Come on in. Yeah, that's Ollie. He's very much enjoying the sunshine right now. Hi, Silver. How are you? How's your day going? I can't believe we actually saw a scorpion. Like, I'm still kind of shocked. I've been hunting for like hours the other evening with no luck. Of course, when I stream, it happens. Took a nap and you're currently groggy. Oh, I hate that feeling. I absolutely hate waking up from a nap like that. Wow, this be a wild-looking world I'm seeing. Andrew, welcome on in. How you doing? I was talking about you and your Animal Crossing GameCube e-reader cards earlier, and how I'm still very jealous. I feel like the bugs kind of come in like waves. Every now and then there's like a whole bunch, and then it gets kind of quiet for a while. They're sad in my drawer collecting dust. You're more than welcome. Only if you absolutely 100% do not want them and you were going to get rid of them anyway. I wouldn't want to take anything from you. Because I do think they're really cool. I have a guidebook for City Folk. I think I have one for Wild World as well, sitting somewhere. But I want to get the guidebooks for the other Animal Crossing games as well. Especially like New Leaf. Oh, we can talk later. Thank you. I'm like, I hear a mosquito following me around. It's the only thing about bug hunting right now. Oh, has anyone tried, at McDonald's recently here, they have like these like different kind of like drinks. There's like a blue Sprite with like a cream on top. I think they're calling it strawberry Coke today. Just Coca-Cola, strawberry syrup of some sort, and like a foam on top. Yeah, the raspberry Sprite. Yeah, yeah. I've tried the blue Sprite and it's really, really good. But the strawberry Coke was... I was trying to describe it and I feel like... Do you guys remember when Coke was doing all those funny flavors a while back? Like the Oreo one or like the Galaxy one? It kind of tasted like that. It was different. I'm glad I tried it. Yeah, it's the same sort of, like, that was pretty much my reaction to all of the Coke weird flavors, was like, you know what, I'm glad I tried it. Would I go crazy and buy a whole bunch? Probably not. You didn't like the Galaxy one. Random. Lemon Coke. I mean, they had like a week pretty much here last holiday season with like, I think they were calling it like a vanilla cream Coke. It was essentially just vanilla Coke. And it came in 0 and I was so happy. And then they got rid of it and it's gone now and I'm sad. A week. A week. I see what you're doing now. Oh my god, Angus, can I help you? Champ, you know how to say Macmoo. Wanna help me come up with something less lame? Anyone have a catchphrase for Angus? I miss my Vanilla Coke Zero. The only place I can get Vanilla Coke Zero is at a freestyle machine at a Wendy's. Not even joking. I stick to water so much. Gonna yuck a yum here. Fizzy drinks suck. Autism sensory things. Fair. Moomin. I'm well done. Okay, that's very tempting, but... I don't think we have that many spaces. Beef. Yeah, Andrew, we have that here too. I've seen it. I don't like cherry flavoring, which is why I'm not big on Dr. Pepper. I smell like beef. All I know is at the Coke Freestyle thing, they label it as Coke Zero and regular, which is great. And of course there's diet. Well done might fit. Absolutely not. That's so funny. Oh my god, I was trying to click in the wrong window. Good job, me. Looking rare. See, it just looks like he's like being like, oh yeah, good job. Like, well done. But like, we know what it means. Guy. Oh, I see what you're saying, Silver. Oh god, I never even thought about that. I'm still gonna track it as being 0, but fair enough. That's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. There was one time, I think I've told this story before. I think it was just before a charity event. I really was... didn't sleep well. I was very sleepy that morning. So I did something I'd never ever do, which I used Uber Eats for like, almost like a grocery order. And I had them go to this like drugstore. And I asked them for an energy drink and like some snackies for said charity event. And as I was scrolling through, I saw that they had for sale on this app a 12-pack of vanilla Coke Zero. I have never added anything to my cart so fast in my life. And then when he arrived at the store, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, they don't have that. Can I get you an alternative? And I'm like, yeah, okay. But every time, it's been years, every time I go into that store, Mike and I check. So sad. Everything else is good though. But yeah, that's like literally the only time I've ever done that, because we usually just use it for like food delivery, fast food. Says 0 on the screen, then good enough. Is this the store with my twin? No, it's not. Andrew, did I tell you Is this maybe a bit weird? I live in the same building as your twin. Found that out a couple months back. Kept forgetting to mention it. For anyone who doesn't know, at our local grocery store. Yeah, I think Mike is saying the proper term would probably just be like a doppelganger. There's literally someone who, like, every single time I see him, I have to do this weird double take because he looks so much like Andrew. And I imagine, like, similar height and everything. And, like, he probably thinks I'm so weird because I'm, like, constantly just being like, are you sure you're not Andrew? But yeah, no, we were walking home one day and, I think he held the door open for us to enter the building. And we were like, oh my god, we live close to Andrew's doppelganger. It's very uncanny too, like it's really, really weird. I know you used to joke about living in my closet and everything. Or like in the, what did you say, upstairs? In the attic when I live in an apartment building. And it's like, okay, well actually, you know, maybe. Maybe. Oh, conversation, tea. Hey Nibbles, if you could be any cake in the world, what would you be? Oh, that's easy, carrot. What do you think, I wasn't gonna have an answer? Dude, I think about this all the time. I'd have a delicious frosting hat. And I could eat it whenever I got hungry or my blood sugar got too low. That's a good idea. I was thinking cheese, but that's just because I like cheese. I mean, I really hadn't put that much thought into it. Oh, Shepard, this isn't the sort of thing you can leave to chance. You never know when you might find yourself in some sort of cake emergency. Chat, if you could be any cake, what cake would you be? The floorboards because I'm too tall for the closet with the rest of the mods. That was it. Chocolate. I kind of like Nibble's answer, honestly. Carrot cake is really good. My cake emergency is that I don't have cake right now. My mom keeps hinting. She's like, "Hey, you gonna make another one of your cakes?" Just every now and then. Costco's vanilla cupcakes specifically. Victoria sponge, plain and boring, but very delicious. I got kicked out of the closet to be under the bus. It was like when we were playing Among Us and everyone was just immediately suspicious of random. Red velvet, that way everyone could afford me. I'd be cherry chip. You know, we don't really shop at Costco. But I remember when I was young and I went to my grandparents, they did shop at Costco. And they had these like massive, like double chocolate muffins. Like the size of your head, kind of massive. I haven't had those in years, but I would be that muffin. That would be me. I really like those. And I think I told Mike that and he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't like those." How do you not like them? They're amazing. That or they were when I was a child. Or Mike is saying he just had way too many of them as a kid. Can't relate. Only had them very rarely. With like a scoop of vanilla ice cream and like heat it up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Either killed first or voted out. No in between. Vanilla cake topped with French vanilla buttercream. Ooh. Would eat. Especially the fuel prices. It's worth the membership just for that. We've kind of talked in the past about like, okay, like how would we make it worth it? They still do. They're not as big in Canada anymore, but they're still big. I have some of those muffins and been eating them every morning on this vacation. I am very jealous. Yeah, my grandfather probably shouldn't have been having as much sweets and stuff as he did, but he would, you know, come over to me in the evenings at the cottage when my grandmother wasn't looking or he thought she wasn't looking, and he'd be like, "Hey, do you want some dessert?" Because if I had it, then like surely it's fine that he's having it. I was his excuse. And then he'd get one of those muffins, and depending on how hungry we were, he'd either cut it in half or just give us both a full one. And then a scoop of vanilla ice cream, but you heat up the muffin first. So good. See, now I'm gonna be nervous around this one area, because this is where we saw the very flat scorpion before, and I'm nervous it's gonna spawn again. Even though I want it to spawn again. Okay, no, that's just Nibbles walking. You guys know how there's the big, lettuce contamination thingy-majig going on over in the US right now? Oh, hi. You love these, so here it comes. Pop quiz time. How would you describe my relationship with Butch? Maybe not great? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You love sweets and be like, want some? We'd eat half the cookie jar of Oreos together. Yep. We used to go to the Mandarin when it was open here, which is like a, what was it, like a Chinese American buffet kind of place? it was fun. And his thing was he would get a full plate of like, you know, regular dinner. Right? All these normal dinner options, and then he'd sneak a little sweet on the side of his plate and pretend that my grandmother wouldn't see, even though she always would. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, the lettuce thingamajig over in the US right now. I recognized the brand name suddenly. The one that was apparently very heavily involved. And it was the brand of bag salad that Mike and I recently found that we really, really like. Yeah, I only just realized. It's the, oh god, what was the name? It was the Dill Crunch, wasn't it? I wish my dad would stop buying lettuce. We never eat them quick enough. That's always a problem. What happened? So in the US right now, there's like some sort of contamination going on with a whole bunch of their like bagged lettuce. And it's giving people very explosive bathroom visits, let's just put it that way. Yeah. And the brand of bagged lettuce that we found recently, it's like a bagged salad, like a chopped salad kit that we like is that company. We haven't had it in a long time, but yep, that's what you've been hearing about. I'm not one of those people, right? Or am I? No, I don't think you're very much of a slacker. Really? Is that how I seem to you? Maybe I should just start acting my age, huh? I don't know what any of that just meant. How does it even happen? All I know is that when we did our grocery order for last week, my mom's like, hey, do you want like lettuce for your wraps and stuff? And I'm like, yes, but can we make sure it's from Canada? Or like just not from the US? Normally it's whatever, but... Exactly, yeah, you don't know where that fast food lettuce is coming from. You see, there are a lot of slackers that... Okay, you're just copying Butch. You know what? I'm gonna be mean. Really? Is that how I seem to you? Well done. Oh wait, well done is his catchphrase. Maybe I should just start acting my age. You said the exact same thing. Oh god, Toffee, I remember that. Terrifying. I think I might, like, go into a building soon and try to, like, refresh, because I'm not really finding very much. Or I could always, well, I was gonna say I could time travel forward to, like, later on in the evening, but then again, I can't sell bugs that I catch, so. Oh no, Sparks, I'm so sorry. At least, you know, it's good to get it sorted. But I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. Foot lettuce? Yeah, some idiot posted, I think on Reddit years and years ago, of a picture of himself standing in, like, the, like, bucket or bin of lettuce that they use to, like, make burgers or whatever at Burger King. And Reddit literally tracked him down so quickly based on just the images that he posted. It was just his feet. Yeah, he got fired. Hi Jude, how are you? Welcome on in. We're hunting for creepy crawlies tonight. Do post midnight for the music. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. I'll do another lap or two, maybe go inside and then... Why not? We got that one meme Oh, I don't know if I know the meme. Hey, did it arrive today? Oh my goodness. Do you like... You hang that, right? You like frame it? Like, I don't know if you actually like need it anywhere, but my first gut instinct would be to frame it and hang it. Oh, man, the amount of pings tonight. Right now I'm trying to get rid of all my old lame junk. Say, do you want to help me recycle some of it? Sure. You want to help? Well, actually, I left the furniture at home. Sorry. Maybe it'll work out next time. Chat. She lives right here. Girl, you were okay, it's fine. Graduation in September, so I'll frame it alongside photos from that. That's gonna be so cool. Top 10 list or whatever he talked about and people just memed on it, of course. That's always fun. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Has it already been like an hour from when I mentioned... Yeah, I guess since I mentioned it switching over to 9, that's crazy. Ooh, this song's good though. I need to go snooze. I need to get up at like 5 AM to catch a flight, so I got less than 5 hours of sleep. Oh my goodness, please sleep well. Have a safe flight. I don't know how I didn't scare that away. They're a lot less, jumpy in this game, maybe? Mosquito, I see you. You're only 1 hour behind us. The powers of time traveling. How you doing tonight, Itsu? Welcome on in. For those just joining, we are kind of talking about the food situation in the US, but also, question of the day. What has scared you in an otherwise non-scary game? I was mentioning that the first time I saw a creepy crawly in this game, in any Animal Crossing game, it was this game, it was the Tarantula, and I nearly threw my DS and squealed, and then I got told to be quiet because we were up at my grandparents'. And obviously, like, me blabbering on about there being, like, a spider doesn't really help matters. But yeah, we've seen, one scorpion tonight, which is more than I had seen prior. I had not actually seen the scorpion in this game before. And I heard it before I saw it. It didn't attack me, which is great. But it did despawn after a bit, so I just kind of like followed it and got used to the sound. It just turned 10. It just turned 10 in the game. Doing a Wikipedia rabbit hole, and it made me realize something. And what would that be? My bad. No, it's all good. Like, the time literally flashed up on screen for like a brief second, so. I have a really skewed sense of scale as I live in the UK. Yeah, I think it's, you know, a lot of people are in their own little bubbles, and that's fair. It's always good to expand the bubble, but... Oh. It's... You could get her with the new emote, Randall. I was looking at a picture of the plane that landed in the Hudson, and I thought the Hudson River was a lot less wide than it is. It didn't scare you. Ah. And yeah, for anyone who missed it, we also have a new emote thanks to Ark. It's Tater Bonk. Or Press Bonk. He's got a hammer. He's not ready. Well, sorry. He's got a hammer and he's ready to use it. How about that? Oh my god, that's such a good emote. That's such a good animated one. It's gonna get so much use here. I know, I think it's... God, is it Bear Twitch TV? There's one of the sites that you can use and it'll give you like a breakdown of like your most used emote. Excuse you. That was my bad. Your most used emotes across like the year on your channel. Maybe it's just the Twitch recap that does that for streamers. I fully expect that to catch up even though it was added 7 months in. Once in Twilight Princess, when the linear light spirit is talking about the fused shadow and Link screams and has no pupils. Yes, yeah. That game is very dark. Hudson's over a mile, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I thought I heard something. No, I think it's just the water. It was a pretty loud sound, at least before. Here, let me go inside briefly. Oh, did you guys hear? I know Xbox has had a lot of very bad news recently. I mean, they've been doing a lot of shit, but I heard they're bringing out some like older games that are going to be backwards compatible now. I think that's at least what the headline said. On like PC and Xbox platforms. There's Blinks and Conquer, and I can't remember the other two. And they're also going to have like achievements, which is cool. I kind of hope that catches on. Yeah, on PC, yeah. Blinks in the... I don't know, the subtitles time something. I was reading it really quickly before I went live. I need you to play that Time Sweeper. I mean, if it's available, we'll have to see. What sort of game would you classify it as? I preferred Blinks in the Time something personally. It's a very technical title. So, okay. Sit down, hunker down. I think I need to change Ollie's command a little bit. He's become so much more friendly over the last little bit. Hi, Marina. How are you doing? Welcome on in. And Jazzy, welcome. Good evening, everyone. I can see his beans. Oh my goodness, I don't know if anyone clipped it earlier. He was sleep eating. I had him expanded when I was on the just chatting screen. And we could see his little mouth and he was doing little licks and all that good stuff. I don't know if he thought that he had, I won't say the word, but the yummy tube stuff. Or if He was dreaming of wet food, but it was very cute. Aye, welcome on in. We've only seen one scorpion. I didn't catch it, but at least I saw it and it didn't sting me. I'm hoping to see another one, but I'm honestly kind of debating time traveling a bit further into the evening. It's currently 10 p.m. in game, and I feel like maybe they're more common the later it gets. I don't really know. Earthworm Jim, the whole thing disturbed me as a kid. I still don't really like it. Like saying, oh, it's an adult game, that's why. Tommy just screamed at a moth. That tracks. I too would scream at a moth if it jumped out at me. Yes, yeah, if you have any tips for tracking them down. I've heard some tell that, like, it's a lot easier to encounter them if you don't have a lot of trees and flowers. I don't really want to get rid of all mine, but I have heard that. Imagine they made a banjo game, but more furry. And a time manipulation vacuum cleaner. Okay. I'm intrigued. Because I really enjoyed the platformer, like, collect-a-thon kind of games recently. Also use that vacuum cleaner to hoover up stuff, like in Luigi's Mansion. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So initially I was walking around with the net because I was hoping to have one charge me because I hadn't seen one at all and I wanted to at least see and like kind of hear it and see what they look like. But then when I heard it, I put away my net and it just vibed. It just walked right by me. And then unfortunately it did despawn after a little bit. Equip the net and then to avoid a sneak attack. That sounds like a good idea. I can definitely give that a try. So here, I'll catch 3 more, I'll sell them off, maybe we'll time travel a little further into the evening. And then I will put away the net and we'll wander. We'll wander. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I've been having such a time getting them to spawn. If it's I've been having it rain more often than not overnight during their hours. Yeah. Yeah, they're I feel like they're a lot more common in the newer games. Yeah, it was up here where we saw it. Sorry, again. I thought I heard something. I don't think I actually did. I think it was just a noise outside. Yo. I think it's already on Xbox Game Pass on PC. It's not on Steam though. No, yeah, I think they're gonna be kind of like keeping that on Game Pass. A silly one, but as a kid I would play Pets, Dogs too, and the enemies in the game would scare the shit out of me. Sections of the game, they would take me forever because I was so scared to try to sneak past the bears and snakes. Never able to finish it because the final boss scared me so much. Oh. Oh, okay. Good to know, yeah. Well, if you think the time's good now, I can just leave it. This music's very chill. Oh. There's a little someone right there. There we go. Yeah, no, I know this song is great. That's not too bad, it's If I ever get the chance, we'll have to see. Because I have been kind of in the mood for games like that recently. I really enjoyed Sly Cooper. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're very lurker friendly. I lurk in other people's streams all the time, so feel more than free. I really appreciate it. You know, I had various, like, pets games, but I think they were all very different, because I don't really remember the one that you're describing. I feel like I had maybe one for the GBA? And I know that I had, like, cats and dogs for the PC as a kid, and those were very different. Yeah, yours was for the Wii, yeah, so I wouldn't really know that one. But I get the impression maybe they, like, I don't know if the term is correct, but, like, licensed out the IP to different devs for the different console releases. Perhaps. Because they're all, like, the ones I've played are very vastly different from each other. There we go. Okay, let's go back to Nook. That's exactly what they did, yeah. Yeah, the one I played on GBA was super cute. You got to, like, adopt a puppy and then, like, train it. But it was also kind of like a time-based system. Oh, Itsu. Oh my god.
Slides bitties across the table. Does this help you want to play Blinks more?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe I gotta look into that, that Game Pass, login again. If that's still around. That's fair. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about subscriptions, I was low-key kind of considering, I don't like the idea of having everything be subscription-based, like, at all. But I was thinking about, no, it's, I'll pay, I don't want you to have to do that. I was thinking about, maybe canceling my Spotify one. Because I pay for a Spotify, like, duo plan, I think it is, for Mike and myself. And I'm kind of considering canceling that and switching over to, YouTube Premium. Because I watch a lot of YouTube on the TV, and I get so many ads on there, it's ridiculous. But also, the cost of a family plan for that equals out, give or take, just a bit more maybe, than the Spotify Duo. And not only do we get YouTube Music, but we also get, obviously the ad-free and all that jazz. And it's for both of us, plus, I think 3 other people in total can be on a family plan. And I'm kind of thinking maybe it might be worth it. Do you really like it? I might have to look into it. Very chill listening to you find Tarantula scorpions while also sitting outside and listening to the waves of the lake. I am very jealous right now. I hope you both are enjoying yourselves. Also, I hope Kitty's enjoying. I didn't realize you had brought him with you until you posted the pictures this morning. It's my pleasure. We had a free trial of YouTube Premium and I couldn't go back. I had to keep it. They do offer like a free month, so I might try it. I heard stuff about Spotify today and briefly considered going to Apple Music, but it's like £1 more expensive on the solo subscription. Yeah. Ads are a pain for YouTube. I'm on Jude's mom's Spotify family plan. Yeah, I had this Spotify plan for a long time now, for stream, mainly. It's great for background music and stuff. And then I think I got a family plan for Mike because he was using it And it's just nice to be ad-free, you know? Yeah, you get Spotify Duo. Opti, that took me a second. I'll admit that took me a second. I'm on a Spotify family plan that I haven't been kicked off of yet. Me with Disney Plus. Low-key. Had it for nearly as long as Itsu and I have been together. Oh, about 15 years. But yeah, no, I figure I watch like a lot of YouTube, and I really do watch a lot on the TV too. It'd be kind of nice. What do you mean New Leaf is 13 years old? No, 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 shh. We don't need to, we don't need to talk about that. It's fine. I realized I've been at my work for over 12 years now. Oh my god. Killen's also been a little stressed with Kitty not adjusting at first, but he's finally somewhat relaxed. I've been able to relax mostly since Monday. It's the first day I truly felt it all day. It's been lovely being here. It helps that we didn't have to go to the store today and we were able to just stay at the cabin. I went swimming today too. Oh, that's great. Yeah, sometimes kitties, you know, some of them travel well, sometimes they don't. But usually they're pretty quick to adapt as long as they have their people and their sense. It's okay, it's only 9 years old because I got it in 2017. I wonder which community had anything to do with that. Ew, no, excuse me. It just came out on the day I did my last GCSE. That wasn't that long ago. I mentioned this, I think, when I was playing Wild World the other day. I had an itch to pick up New Leaf again. Oh, but you know what? You know what? Never mind. Maybe I don't. Chat, I was trying to play Yokai Watch 2 yesterday because I got the itch from playing Pokemon Sun. My hands hurt holding my 3DS. My hands hurt. I have like a nice grip and everything, and my hands go numb because my body's built silly and I'm getting older, and I hate it. I used to be able to play for hours with no problems. Yes, yes, I've heard so much about them over the last few years. At first I was like, what is this? What does this mean? The 3DS was not designed for human hands, and that's why I got like a little grip thingy. Especially the 2DS XL, it's very flat. But yeah, no, I'm like, I want to play my 3DS. I'm really on a kick with 3DS right now, but it's uncomfy. Do you think my catchphrase is a little played out? Even I'm kind of sick of it. Do we have a catchphrase for Butch? Anyone got any ideas? General Certificate of Secondary Education. Okay, I didn't actually know what it stood for, so that's good. It was so cramped and my hands were screaming. Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating. I was like looking around because I literally just bought this grip. It was cheap, but like, you know, it's worked. But I was looking around being like, okay, is there like anything better? And there really isn't. New catchphrase, butts. Bone. You know what? The absurdity of just that being the it's you know. That being the first one. I'm doing it. Can't stop me. I'm gonna forget about that and I'm gonna be very confused. Bone man. Butts, huh? Are you serious? Yep. I was wondering what kind of craziness you'd have me saying butts. But, I don't think that's a little over the top, butts? But hey, you do know best, right? I'm gonna scream my new catchphrase at people. Oh, please do. Please do. Do you know whose bones are on display here at the museum? Yay, butts. Oh, right, I was gonna put away the net, wasn't I? I've been wandering around with it out. Risking my life. Well, my sit. Did I just hear something? Was that just you? I think it was just you. I'm thinking of getting a new pet fish. So, do you know any good fish names? Sweetie, Fido, Swimmy, Gill Boy? There's one option. I don't see the others. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, really cool. Thanks. Okay, since you helped me name my new fish, I'll give you this. Here you go. Take my nurse. Oh. Oh dear. What is going on with you guys tonight? Toffee. Can you imagine someone coming up to you and yelling butts? I hear a mosquito. And I don't know if I can spook them other than catching them. There's a moth there too. Come here. Okay, well never mind, you're gone now. How do you decide what games you make a series on YouTube and which ones you stream? It's a little bit of trial and error initially, but I kind of just get a vibe for like, okay, I think this game, you know, chat interaction will be good, people will be interested. And like, you know, I don't need to focus too heavily. I think games where I need to focus really heavily on what I'm doing can sometimes maybe not be as entertaining because I can't talk as much. Animal Crossing is so good for stream because I can just chat and do dailies and stuff. Retiring from their career as a nurse to instead stay home with their pet. Yep, yapping and playing. There's some games where I do both. Obviously, I do Animal Crossing a little on stream sometimes, a little on YouTube. But yeah, it kind of just comes down to if I think people would be interested. And do I think I can be semi-entertaining while doing it? What is this? It's 5D chess with multiversal time travel. Oh my god. Oh, The Sims 2 was fun. Yeah, I really wanted to do The Sims Bustin' Out. And when I'm saying these ones, I mean like the GBA versions. And the Herb Sims in the City. And even Sims 2 PSP, I do own that. But part of me is like, I don't, it could be a weird question. Do you think it's okay to go back and play through those older ones again when there's so much ish going on with The Sims more recently? I don't really like the direction the series has gone, but I do still like those games, so I think it's probably fine. The bad ones. Oh, I love those. I love those so much. I'd watch. I appreciate that. Sims 2D. Oh my god, that game is actually scary though. Like I love it. I literally replay it pretty much every year. But like it's like this weird I think the word liminal gets thrown around a lot. But like there's this weird quality to it. And there's so many just really jarring moments. It's a weird game, but I adore it. Yeah, when you like time travel and you get yelled at for causing like an alien invasion and like you're asked to bury someone in the desert in a box. And there's a cult in your basement. If they're not for sale anymore, yeah. No, they're ancient, so. You're not doing anything big, right? Of course not. That's why you gotta sneak a peek at this letter. Hey, Angus, you might say this letter is boring, but did you ever think that you're the boring one, huh? An interesting person. It sounds stupid, but I can't even remember when I got that letter. It's the same dialogue as before. Sims 1 is still for sale. Yeah, I mean, it re-released recently, but... Time travel backwards, yeah. I only recently learned that there's like a weird like Grim Reaper character in The Sims 2 DS. I don't think I've ever seen him personally. He's not like a normal Grim Reaper though. Yeah, Jude, see that's exactly where I was kind of like a bit iffy on it. And I wasn't too sure if it was like, is this okay? It's not the newer stuff. I don't really like the newer stuff. Holy Ark. I am. I'm very late today. Also drowning, yeah. Castaway on PSP. I never had that one. How's the nervousness? It is gone and replaced with a very achy jaw because they kind of were taking a look in there. You caught a shiny Charmander. Ow. Shiny Charmander and go. Very nice. It exists on YouTube? I have to check that out later. Also hydrate, thank you. My villagers keep pinging me tonight. Need to get rid of this. It's yours as long as you don't ask any questions. What is it? I thought you could use a classic wall. Oh, okay. Thank you. But can you flirt with a Naga Reaper? I don't think so. Jeez. I don't think so. I think he's more of just like this entity that happens when you like fully pass out, I believe. That's your answer, actually. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that game is... like, I find it very comforting and very nostalgic, but it is a weird one. I do at the dentist on Friday, not looking forward to it. I had something done on the back molar with my dislocating jaw and tiny mouth. Oh no. Yeah, I fully understand that. I hope it goes well. I don't like sand. In the middle of Strange Town Desert. Getting a lot of these bugs, which, like, I'm not complaining, but, like, some creepy crawlies would be great. Oh, Butch is clapping for me, the sweet bean. It's right up behind me there, too. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna let the mosquitoes sting? Bite me? Speaking of Jude's tiny mouth, I found the old photo of Jude comparing their tongue to a Switch cartridge earlier. I know that Switch cartridges are pretty darn small. So that would be a very small tongue, if they are of equal size. Similar size. Yeah, I never had to get to 0 either, Toffee, right? I only found about that, I think I was doing research for my YouTube playthrough, and I was looking at the wiki. It's not even much bigger, wow. These mosquitoes need to, like, just leave. Give me more spots for the tarantula and or scorpion. To spawn in, please. Easy Needs, hello, welcome on in. We're doing some cheeky tarantula and scorpion hunting. And so far I've seen one scorpion. It was very flat, he despawned, he did not bite me. Just chopped down all the trees. I like my trees. I like my perfect town, thank you. No worries, Cobalt. You have a good rest. Sleep well. They'll grow back. Yeah, with all my work. I feel like this is a jab at random somehow. Dear. Did anyone happen to get a clip earlier of Ollie dream eating, by the way? I want to show my mom. It was very cute. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. I'll go back and I'll get it. So we have Ollie's dental stuff coming up in mid-August. And in the meantime, and just in general, the vet has told us to start him on like a mouthwash for cats. Share the photo in the mod Discord. Let me take a look here. Oh my god, yeah. There's really not much difference. That's crazy. Yeah, the vet recommended just, you know, preventative to help prevent the buildup of like plaque and stuff like that. To add this cat mouthwash to his water. And it's not his only water source. Of course, he has like a cat, like a water fountain out in the living room. But in here, he has the mouthwash water. I don't think he likes it, like, at all. I don't know how much of it he's actually drinking, but... Just earlier, when playing the game, I noticed a detail that could help better distinguish stag beetles and giant beetles. Ooh, do share. Oh. Wait a sec. Look, about your, nurse's uniform. Weren't you the one who gave me this? Pretty cool, huh? Yep, pretty amazing. Okay, look, I only have like 90 bells on me. Please sell it to me. Yeah, okay. Sweet, you're the best. Okay, here's 90 bells. Thanks much. What the heck? Not only are giants a bit larger and more purple, they kind of have like mandibles. Oh, okay. Well, too bad, Ollie. We have to do things we don't like. I can hear that in my head arc. Yeah, they kind of look like they fused. What happened to filet nibbles? What happened with filet? I don't think I've ever known a cat who would drink that water. They're finicky about it. Yeah. Which is why, you know, just to be safe, obviously he's always going to have another source of just plain clean water. Because I don't want him to be stubborn and, like, dehydrate himself or anything silly like that. We had a cat that would, she would just not eat. If she didn't like her new food, or if you made a change, she just would not eat. And it's like, okay, this is, like, getting a little dangerous. You need to eat something. So we just never changed anything on her. Ever. Yeah, it's always good. Ollie's generally very good about having his water. He really likes his fountain. Sometimes he's a bit weird with eating. Just every now and then he'll just be like, I'm not hungry, and just not eat his dinner. That's a really big fish. Who are you? Getting sidetracked. I get with this time of day, maybe. Don't go under the bridge. Oh god, I hate it when they do that. I'll be back. When she wanted wet food, oh my goodness. I'm gonna keep watching that area just in case it decides to come out when I next go around here. Okay, let's see. No, you're nice and snug and happy under the— oh, I see you. Yeah, you come here. Ow. No. Mosquitoes. Have I mentioned that I really, really don't like fishing in this one? I love fishing in GameCube. I don't mind it in New Leaf. I'm quite partial to it in New Horizons. This one in City Folk, for some reason, fishing is just weird. It's a carp. It's okay. I wasn't too sure. The sizing looked really large, but yeah, Animal Crossing GameCube is my favorite still. Oh, is it yours as well? Yeah, it's so good. I have a big mosquito bite on my waist. No. Oh, mosquito bites are awful. See, again, that looks large, but it's fine. I'll focus on my bug hunting. Playing for half a year, how do you like Wild World compared to when you started? I really enjoy the, what have we been calling it? The drama system? The, like, little stories with the NPCs. I quite enjoy those. It's good. I don't think it's raised too much in my in terms of, like, the list of my favorites for Animal Crossing, but it wasn't really necessarily super low to begin with. One of my absolute favorite things in pretty much all the other Animal Crossing games is getting to know the Able sisters, that, like, little, like, side content you can do almost in a way where you go and you chat with them every day and you get to know them. And this game just kind of has that, but with, like, the other NPCs, and I think that's really cool. Probably a sea bass that made its way into the river. Exactly, yeah, no matter which game it is. Got something to ask you. You're not from the countryside, are you? Nope. What about living in Memento? Yeah, I know. There's only one store, nowhere to hang out, not a pirate ninja in sight. Why don't I give you this? Makes living in a ninjaless world a little easier to bear. Here, why don't you take my tartan rug? Thank you. May stinks like me, but that's what makes it so collectible. Bilvin, hello! Yeah, we're doing a cozy evening stream. I'm hunting for the tarantula and or the scorpion this evening. We're just chatting and hanging out. It's my favorite part of this game. I really wish it was in the other ones. Yeah. Why do you never read out their right? I'm just so used to blanking it out, but I should for that one, shouldn't I? Yeah, I saw his tail twitching there, Toffee. Put an eighth of a teaspoon of Miralax in half a can of wet food, and she knew this. She cried in the litter box until she got her plate. Oh my goodness. Sparks. So conniving. That's so cute, though. But yeah, no, this has been fun. This has been fun. I guess, city folk didn't have, those stories, did it? Because before, I would have said city folk was above this one. How do you get Nuckingtons? I still got Nuckway. So you need to have, online for that. And obviously that's not really a thing. Like, it's hard to get people to visit these days. Or I guess local works as well. You need to have someone visit. The version I'm playing is actually one that's been patched to include single-player Nuckington, so I just upgraded Nooks like normal. And then he upgraded to Nuckingtons, I think, after I purchased a certain amount. Or paid off my debt a certain amount, or something like that. Yeah, yeah. The version I'm playing is also, it has RetroAchievements, if you've heard of that before. So we have little achievements I can earn, and Nuckingtons unlocking it was one of them, so. Yeah, no, I really liked when they re-released it on the Wii U Virtual Console. It did actually have the things that you didn't need to do online to get Nuckingtons, and I really appreciated that. Hey, sons of a, how are you doing? We are indeed. The animals do be crossing. Still gotta spend or sell a certain amount, you just don't have to have someone visit, yeah. Oh, it's so good. I really, really like RetroAchievements, especially for games like these, because, you know, you play a little bit every day, maybe, and it slowly adds up over time. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the number. I remember feeling like I got it fairly early on. Like, not super early, I wasn't rushing it, but... And now this is this weird period where there's, like, no bugs spawning. Oh, okay, okay. Hi. Hello. Hi, come here, come here, come here. Let me love you, let me love you. You're so flat and scary looking. Oh, please don't go in the water, please don't. Well. It's an arachnid now. At least I've now seen both. Yeah, I guess I gotta, like, hope that they don't spawn there. But that was good, though. That was good. Now I've actually seen them. They're not as bad as I remember them looking. And again, obviously this is upscaled a little bit, but, like, I remember as a kid when I was playing, I essentially just looked like this black cluster of pixels coming running at you. It was terrifying. That tarantula was as flat as the buildings in ZA. Oh, Ollie's gotten up for a bit. He might be a little toasty up there. I think he's popping down for a drink and a munch. This is good. I started complaining about not seeing any bugs, and then I saw exactly what I was looking for. Oh. Okay. Oh. Thank you for clipping it. Right now I'm holding a little something something, and for you I'd be willing to let it go for just 410 bells. What do you say, are you in? Sure, why not? That's what I like to hear. Better take extremely good care of my MVP shirt. And I'll know, because I'll be watching you. I might wear that, actually. I've had this town for so long, I just reached silver status. at Nookway and got a model of the store. That's so cool. Do you remember when you started it? I don't know if this game has a way to tell the exact start date. I know the others have like your town pass card and stuff. Or your passport. $13 years ago. Wow, okay, that's crazy. For a film star, what sort of films do you think I would star in? Let's go a little towards action. Oh, that's very astute of you. I think I'd make a good action star. And I am into action movies, but then again, isn't everyone? We got a gift. It's nothing much, just ranch flooring, but I hope you like it. That mosquito bite me. That's really cool. I was very much a chronic resetter as a kid, so I don't have my childhood save files. I think the longest standing ones I have now are maybe my New Leaf save files. But I wouldn't say I'm actively playing them either. They're just not gone. Why is Chevra also saying nuts? I think she stole that from Peanut, and Peanut has since moved out. So she just says nuts. It's interesting that I saw both of the creepy crawlies down south there. Yeah, I had Peanut. I think if I had Savannah for a while, she was a favorite, and then she left. Actually, wait a minute. There's an easier way to tell. At least for some of the ones I spoke to more often. Oh, is she your favorite? You never got her picture? No, I'm so sorry. My town was called shopping in lowercase because it said, where do you want to go? And you said shopping. You just answered honestly. There you go. This has been a work in progress. There's Peanut's picture. I'm collecting tables for the rest of the things. I promise. Don't worry about it. We had Maple for a bit. Marina. And Savannah. She was my first picture. Actually, no, I lied. I think actually Pascal technically was my first one. Poncho. Yeah, I've been like, I like having new villagers. I like keeping favorites, obviously. But like, you know, if I get a villager picture and then they ask to leave, unless I'm super attached, I do let them go. It's been fun. Yeah, if anyone's interested. Slightly shameless self-plug. For the last, what is it, like 3 years, I've been doing 3 or 4 years now, actually. I've been doing a different... Hi, sir. Hello, sir. Oh, I hear scuttles. Sir, move. Okay. Don't panic. There's panicking. I am panicking. Yo, you know what? I should have expected that. I was hoping it wouldn't be right there. Fair, Mr. Tarantula, fair. I deserve that one. Anyway, I've been doing a YouTube playthrough of each Animal Crossing game for an entire year. So I started with City Folk a couple years ago, did a full year playthrough, almost full year, I think. And then I did New Leaf for a full year. I did Animal Crossing GameCube last year for a full year. And this year is Wild World, I should say. It's essentially how much can I get done? How much can I enjoy? How much can we see within a year span? It's been fun. Next year is ACNH, which is going to be very different. It's much more modern than what I've been used to. I guess so, yeah, we just saw 2, and they were all, actually no, I lied, we saw 3, and they were all kind of, I would say, on the southern half of town. Recreate Curve Town. Oh, Kami, how are you doing? But yeah, for Wild World, I've been doing something a little different than the others. I've been uploading consistently pretty much every week. And, I do like a little journal format, so even if I'm not like actively recording that day, I still kind of document like what I did. It's been fun. It's gonna be fun to look back on. Thank you for that, Itsu. I got Yuka's picture, then she visited my house and made fun of it, so I sold her picture out of spite. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yuka has long since moved. She didn't know what she had. Ollie, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, sorry, he was just standing there looking like he wasn't too sure where he wanted to be. I haven't gone on my Wild World town since my cousin took it and Game Shark millions of bells and finished the museum. Ah. See, as a kid, I was very interested in cheats and stuff like that. Not enough to ever try Game Shark because I was scared I was gonna ruin something. But, that would kind of ruin the experience for sure. Oh, Okami, did you? If you want to share, you could share in the Discord if you'd like. You're really close to finishing it all myself. Oh, that is upsetting. Oh, hi, buddy. Are you here to get some pets from me? Hercules beetle, nice. Time to get the art legitimately. Oh my god. I've been playing, like I said, almost daily. Not fully every single day, but almost daily. Since January 1st, and I make sure to sign on every Monday, because every Monday, that is when Red is in town. I only have 8 legitimate paintings out of 20. He loves to sell me either duplicates, fakes, just things I put up with that guy. Oh no, oh come here. You know, I've seen some, I know some kitties like water, but I've seen some jumping in. I almost forgot, but I'm curious about this from my mom. How do you get the golden watering can? That was, getting Perfect Town. So when you talk to the, Helly or Phyllis in the town hall, and you ask them about, like, I think it's the town environment, they'll tell you, you know, how you're doing. And then when you get Perfect Town, you have to keep it at perfect level for like 15 days, I think it is, and then I think you get it gifted from Tortimer. Oh. Did I hear something? You know, I think I'm just getting jumpy now. Yeah, Okami, you can put it there. Yeah, you can also see if you have Perfect Town via the Jacob's ladders in town. Those like, here. Bear with, I walked right past one earlier, somewhere around here. These flowers. Only spawn if the town is perfect. Ollie's back. I heard Red sells golden paint, and that's how you get golden tools, trust. I mean, in Animal Crossing GameCube, your golden shovel is like literally grown on a tree. Oopsies. That's my bad. Literally grown on a tree. And that does sound kind of crazy. Like, that does sound like a schoolyard rumor. Ollie is sat so fancy. He loves to, like, have his paws either out or, like, tucked in. Yeah, he's very, very fancy boy. Okay, it's gonna switch over to 11 p.m. here soon. Draw me like one of your French kitties. Oh, I got you, yeah. It's kind of... No, it's just me. It's kind of a balancing act to keep it. Like, pretty much when I noticed that I had Perfect Town, I kind of just didn't change anything. I didn't add anything. I didn't remove anything for, like, a while. Just to make sure. I took Bahamut to get vaccinated today. And he was the best boy, didn't move an inch. Oh, that's so good. Ollie had to get his shots a couple weeks ago. I don't think he even noticed. Like, at all. I don't think it was even, like, he was too busy looking elsewhere. It was also a strange spot, yeah. Usually we're used to him getting it, like, you know, in a back leg. No, they administered it via his tail. Which is different, and I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it worked. He didn't notice. Yeah, no, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy. Different song. Is Nook still open? I don't think it is. Oh my gosh, you know your light polka shirt? Ah, just let me buy it for 90 bells, please. Okay. He's baking. Yeah, he's just sunning some more. He likes his sunshine. I should have seen him when we came in earlier. We were only out for like maybe an hour and a half total. That is the second thing. Yeah, she's been banging me a lot this evening. But yeah, Ollie got super frisky when we came in. He was just running up and down and meowing at us and doing his little head flippies. His first stage is a holy fit whenever he has to get a shot or blood drawn. He doesn't scratch or bite. He does howl and thrash. Oh. No, Ollie was so good. Very happy with him. Yeah, I think he did. Like, oftentimes if he hears people come in, he likes to go over and say hi and, like, you know, acknowledge their presence. But, I don't think I've ever seen him. It was essentially, like, it was like the cat equivalent of when dogs get zoomies when their people come in and they're really, really excited. And that's new for him. It's different. I'm sorry, I get quiet when we're around here. This area makes me nervous now. Outside my home is no longer safe. I have one cat, large orange with like a creamsicle pattern. His name is Merlin. Oh, and he can be quite clingy. I love that. Ollie, what are you doing? Oh, he's sunning the tummy? Oh my goodness. I've sacrificed a shiny and I feel terrible. Oh no, which one? There we go, I caught one of you earlier too. Oh, and she took him home. That's lovely. Electabuzz to keep my Tapu Koko path in Sword and Shield. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'd have the heart to do that. On creepy crawlies. I shouldn't even be talking. I'm quite lucky I've gotten as many as I have tonight. Hey, thank you. A shiny tarantula or a shiny scorpion. For them bugs. Oh, he had to live away for some time, but now he's back. It's always good. Sometimes, you know, you need to shuffle them around for living situation changes and all that jazz. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's always the hard part is when they're very attached and something changes and then they get very nervous after that. Oops, sorry, Nibbles. Okay. I kind of hope nothing spawns up here, honestly. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Not me shoving Nibbles off the bridge. She's been acting really weird tonight. She keeps pinging me about things and then taking them back and then selling them to me. But yeah, I'm hoping if we get another spawn here, it's gonna be in maybe a more openish area. And hopefully it doesn't walk towards the water. And if it does, hopefully I can get in the way. Ollie, that back leg. He went from looking very, very majestic to just back leg. Hey! Welcome on in, Raiders. Ace, how was your stream today? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. The Beagle Bunch have arrived. We bring peanut butter. Do y'all think peanut butter is gonna attract a tarantula and or a scorpion? That would be nice. Welcome, Raiders. I hope y'all had an amazing stream with Ace. If you are new, my name is Crystal. We're getting kind of retro tonight. We're playing some Animal Crossing Wild World, and we're hunting for two very elusive creepy crawlies for the museum here. I've seen them 3 times, 4 times, and I've only been stung once, which is good. Haven't caught any though. That's fine. Yeah, no, it's lovely to see you. Yeah, I went to the orthodontist earlier. My jaw's a little sore from all the like opening, closing, all that good stuff. But the price tags hurt. Let's just put it that way. Price tags hurt. But Raiders, if you need to raid and run, take care of yourselves post-stream. Please do what you gotta do. Also, for those who were in here prior, if you're not already following Ace and you're interested in some good old-fashioned mystery games, you might want to go check them out. No, it was just a consultation today. I'm still kind of on the fence if I'm actually going to go through with it right now. But it was good to, like, you know, talk to someone about it and, like, get a professional opinion. Kind of see what we will be working with if we decide to go through with it. Oh, and also I can tell you guys what the orthodontists look like now. I showed my mom pictures. She went to their website. She was looking through. Their office is... Her words were, it looks like a bar. It was a very weirdly laid out and very weirdly, like, designed office kind of area. It was nice, just weird. I need to get rid of this. It's yours as long as you don't ask any questions. I thought you'd like having a pastel dot wall around the house. I always like the dinosaur models in that version. I turned one room into my house into a museum with every model in a glass enclosed display case. Oh, yeah, there is a limit on how many items you can have. Let's go look at the museum, actually, because I haven't been in to visit my fossils, and I do have a complete collection now. We're making great progress. Almost done with it. That's the Persona. Yeah, I remember the Persona Zelda game you were telling me about. Yeah, it was kind of weird. They did have some PlayStation controllers and TVs set up though, so that was kind of cool. Well, the music in here is so good. But yeah, I always like the museums in these games. Like ACNH's museum is really good because it actually feels like a proper museum. But these are always really cool looking. You just duplicate the museum layout of the dinosaurs in your house. That's so cool. Yeah. I like this. I like the way that they've done it here. The floor always kind of looks like Pokeballs to me, like especially like these bigger ones here. Yeah, Ollie's been hanging out. He was dream eating earlier. It was very cute. Yeah, unfortunately the blathers though, I think it's just the way that I'm playing this game. His wing has a bit of a problem. And I've tried all the settings I can think of that would fix it, but as you can see, his wing is a little, not fully attached. And I don't know why. I don't think anyone else does that. I think it's just him. Definitely inspired by a museum in Chiba. I think it's midnight, so brain isn't working, and it looks so beautiful. Next time I'm in Japan, I'll visit and report back. Please do. I haven't been in here in a while either. Very loud in here. Like, again, I know it's a little crunchy graphic-wise, but you have to admit this is pretty cool on the DS. I like how those are just straight up rocks underwater. Just like the regular rock around town. Goodness, look at the little octopus. Do you think they contain ore? Maybe they have bells in them. Yeah, I always like to be in here. I spent a lot of time at the Roost too. Really niche and specific, but the ambience in the fish exhibit reminds me of a track they used to play in 2 or 3 areas of an older versions of Yume Nikki. I don't know if I know that, but maybe someone else in here will recognize it. Yeah, we got our favorite pigeon. Model making is something I wish they had added back in New Horizons. I would have been so thrilled if they had added that in as like, you know, you finish your collection and like either a gift shop opens up in the museum or Blathers himself begins doing model making on the side. So you can collect all the different pieces of a dinosaur and bring them in and have them made into this like little miniature model. Oh, if you link it, the bot might bop your message, but I should still be able to see it. I might be able to repost it if you do. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, there isn't really a major reason. Pretty much the only reason I still have them as part of my dailies is I like to, you know, dig up everything so we don't have to dig spots around town. And also they sell for some decent bells. Steam did a really cool update in my wish list, and it shows if a game on your wish list is early access and has a demo available. Oh, that's nice. That's great. I'd love to see that. I did some, speaking of updating, I did some risky business earlier. Oh, I'm actually kind of running out of space here. Let me release the moth. Um, I updated OBS before I went live, and it actually did change some stuff, but thankfully nothing too major from what I've seen. I love the Steam wishlist update. You can tag games too as like a birthday list or waiting for a sale. Oh, I like that. I'll have to check that out actually. I honestly, I need to go through and kind of sort out my wish list. Living on the edge. I still refuse to have a Steam wishlist. It is very difficult to buy for birthdays and or Christmases. Because he does not have a wish list. It's easy for other people, because most people have a wish list. Oh dear. Pretty sure he could still reject them. Only wishes hair, or just more Sonic. Probably a bit of both. How long are we gonna live this lie and pretend that we're not best buds? We should have some kind of super secret greeting. Of course you'll have to come up, do all the work of coming up with it. Can I get a greeting for Angus? His catchphrase is well done. From earlier. I want something to go with that. Rare. Just rare. What were you saying, hun? Sniff, sniff. Maybe... Oh my god, I was trying to use the wrong screen again. Go me. Oh, sorry, give me a second. There we go. Fire up the barbecue. Oh, goodness me. Skyrim progress update up to 61% of the achievements. Very nice, very nice. So, with the achievement set for that then, does that mean you have to do, like, all the different guilds? Or whatever they're called? I don't think they're necessarily called guilds anymore, I'm not too sure. You just finished them all yesterday, nice. Yeah, a bit of a grind. I remember that from when I played last. Okay, goodness me. I want my bugs. I don't think you're gonna sell for as much. One of the Skyrim achievements really pisses me off. Which one? Oh, no worries, Jude. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Rest well. Oh, now you're working on Dawnguard. You know what's a little tempting? Actually, wait. All right, this is Jeremiah. It's a little tempting to maybe just like go in and out of my house a little bit. Because we did have one spawn like right outside, but I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. There's a little froggy in there. Hey, Belle. Oh my goodness, I hope you're enjoying your new dresser. And you absolutely can, Ark. Can you build bridges? No. No. At least I don't think you can. I know you can get like one, I think, 1 or 2 additional bridges in Animal Crossing GameCube, and I feel like you might have been able to have an additional one in City Folk as well, but I don't think you can in this one. So we're kind of on a very set loop here. How you doing today, Tommy? Welcome on in. Oh, it's being used as a TV stand? Yeah, we have a dresser doing the exact same thing. Oh. Why isn't the command working? That's weird. Oh, Pet Ollie. Exclamation point, Pet Ollie. No space. Oh, my cat says hi. Oh my goodness. Make sure you give your kitty cat pets from us. Time to rename it? Yeah, maybe. Just Ollie. It's working out small. My bestie's gonna get my bigger dresser. Oh, these take up too much room. Yeah. It's Oblivion Walker one. It says you need 15 Daedric artifacts, but the skeleton key doesn't count towards it, which is a Daedric artifact, but Oriel's... I'm sorry, I said that probably wrong. Bow does, despite it being an Aedric artifact. The lore, Bethesda, stick with the lore. The continuity. No, I get that. I remember you also were going off about the unicorn that's available, I think, in Skyrim as well, right? Zoe was so demanding this morning. It's just about to be 7:30 and she was like, give me food. Oh my goodness. It is food time. I ruined... Oh wait, how do you ruin it? Well, I guess you can like give them up or remove them as part of a quest and they add it back in as a creation. Oh dear. Oh, they're opt. Okay, I see. I see. I feel really bad scaring them away, but I don't really have like pocket space for them anymore. Also, I don't think I asked, but raiders, anyone who's still creeping and lurking in here, question of the day for today is, what has scared you in what is otherwise a non-scary game? So I was saying in this game, I really did not like the tarantula as a kid. Or, you know, some people were saying in like Ocarina of Time, there's like, you know, the Re-Deads or Dead Hand or like any of those. What days did you not play it? I think it really captures this certain like snapshot of the DS back in the day. It's really good. Oh no, so you lost out on the artifact. I got you. You can glitch it so you can get 2 when you should only get 1. So you can miss 2 out of them, which is good, as one of the quests can bug out so easily. Toffee, time's been flying by. Time has indeed been flying by. Oh, I have another one. I have another answer. It's a good one, too. Clanker, I think his name is, from Banjo-Kazooie. The big, robotic, but friendly shark. Absolutely terrifying. Don't like him at all. I don't care how many times I've replayed through it since. You come down this tube, you're underwater, and you just see this big face. It's like the worst. It is so bad. Also, honorable mention to those Robo Sharks in Spyro 2, I think it was. Don't like them. They're not as bad as they used to be, but I still don't like them. Oh yeah, Itzy, did you enjoy it? I know you weren't too sure it was really your thing, and that's fair. It's a very, very chill game. Imagine that in a full remake. I'd probably start crying. Oh, really? Good different, hopefully? Oh no! Very boring, yeah. It's honestly like it's on paper, it's one of those weird games where it's like I can't really describe why I like this, but I do. It might almost be too chill for a lot of people. That's a lot of bells. What are you selling me? I want it. But what are you selling me? Checkered tile. I don't know if that's really a great deal, but okay. Super Mario Bros. When I first saw him. You know what? Fair. Especially if you didn't know what he was. What are you buying? Oh my goodness, Ace. Honestly, it's so funny. I'm not big on Xbox anything. But like, I have played Banjo-Kazooie with the rare replay version or whatever it's called, and it is like actually night and day. It is so good. The direwolves in Fable as a kid, I always had to have my older brother come fight them for me. You know what? There's the one quest in Fable where you're escorting a group of merchants. And I can't remember if it's one of them will always turn or if I'm just bad, which is very likely. But I remember being kind of spooked by that the first time. And I wasn't very young either. I was just like shocked. It's the favorite modern game I've ever played. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's so nice when you kind of find a game that's just like, yes, this is exactly what I needed. Yeah, it's much better. It'd be better yet if they actually redid it, but... It's a terrible night to have a curse. Rewatching your playthrough of the original Cozy Grove. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think the original Bear stories, like I remember definitely like favorites, but they're a little fuzzy here and there. I don't know. I think it's just the story. I like the bears. I like their unique stories. I like that it's like pick up and play for just a little bit every day. And that there are collectibles and things to work on, you know, things to earn. One of them's already infected. Yep. Yep. I was not prepared for that. You know what? Yeah, honorable mention. I guess it's like slightly spooky because it's like a mystery kind of thing. But there's that one, there's actually a few games Ace I've watched you play of Nancy Drew where like there was like this really unnecessary jump scare or like a scary moment. But yeah, no, I think Cozy Grove, it teeters just on the edge of having enough for me. I think if it had any less, that's where I'd be like, okay, this isn't really my jam. Just the music and lack of seeing my character. And I'm like, someone's behind me, aren't they? Yeah, I think first person can kind of get to me too. Oh, darn it. Hi. Have you noticed how tough it is to keep up with the latest slang? I'm sick of being behind the curve. Let's make up our own slang. Then maybe we'll be the ones starting the trends around here. Is this a greeting or a catchphrase? Because your current catchphrase is nuts. Oh no, it's a greeting. It's a greeting. Do we have a greeting for Chevra chat? Oh, Sparks, is that the one that like changes on you and it gets all creepy? Ghostly whales, booyah. Squiggle. You know what? I don't know. But Squiggle is speaking to me. Hang tight. Nancy Drew, especially on the ghost one, scared me as a kid. It was also the first person thinking someone was behind me, like Ace said. I have kind of a similar situation with a different series. It was called Mystery Case Files. And they started off as, like, literally just, like, hidden object games along with... Oh, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Along with, like, some, like, minor puzzles. And then they kind of proceeded into, I guess, kind of Nancy-like, where it's, like, you're first person and you're, like, clicking through areas and doing puzzles, and it's still some hidden object. The later games from that series that I played, they, like, got really into, like, sudden jumps and scares and, like, oh, there's someone behind you, and I didn't like that very much, so I put down the series pretty soon after that. But I had a lot of fun. I used to play those with my mom, actually. We just sit beside each other at the computer. And anytime there was, like, a hidden object scene that was like, oh, find all the spiders, I found them immediately because I'm so scared of them. It was fun. Yep, I've not experienced that for myself, Sparks, but I've watched a video on it. Thought it was a fever dream. Finally found what I was looking for earlier. Slow internet had me closing a lot of things. Oh no, well I'm glad you found it. The music cutting off suddenly. Yep. Yep. To be fair, that is a really good scare, too. Sorry to scare you away, bug. I need my actual creepy crawlies here. Oh my god, Killer Frequency was so good. I don't like spooky games, but I loved that game. You'll thank me that horrible— oh. Okay, Nibble's got the scary letter as well. I don't know, it kind of strikes me as vain or something, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, it spoiled you on it, Cleric. Yeah, I think I've seen that in like a top 10 YouTube video of like, you know, just suddenly creepy moments in games. I'm assuming. Probably. I remember hearing about it forever ago. Rosie! Hello! Welcome on in. How you doing? Hey, Dramatic Goldfish. Welcome on in, friends. Question of the day for those who are joining. Question of the day is, what has scared you in what would be otherwise a non-scary game? So like the Tarantula in Animal Crossing, let's just say. Yeah, so it reminded you of a track, yeah. Just put baby poo down. You're here to vibe. Awesome. Oh, okay. So that hang tight, hang tight. I will repost it for you. The bot's just like, no. Absolutely not. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, to play a game right, I totally get that. I'm trying to think of other answers for this question of the day. I know that there's plenty because I'm very easily spooked. There's a couple of weird oddities in some of the earlier Harvest Moon titles. I know Mineral Town has one where if you click on the TV at a very, very specific time, you'll get like a creepy message. I believe. And I know, I think it's Harvest Moon DS has some really, really weird cutscenes with some of the, oh god, I want to say some of the bachelors or bachelorettes, but I think it's just the bachelorettes, maybe. And I think they're dreams, not cutscenes. Well, I mean cutscenes, but you know what I mean. The infamous, yep, 444, yeah. Harvest Moon in general has some really random, like, weird moments. Thunder. The piranha plants in Super Mario 64, yep. Harvest Moon DS, and again, it's been a while, and I never got super far in, but I restarted it frequently. They also had this weird element where, like, there was kind of enemies in the mines, kind of Stardew-ish, but, like, the enemies were, like, alternate colored versions of, like, farm animals, from what I remember. So, like, you come to a floor and, like, a gray chicken would start attacking you, and you'd have to, like, smack it back, and, like, that was kind of weird. That game's just weird in general. I feel like the Mineral Town remake might have had some reference to that Easter egg with the TV, but I don't know if I ever went for it myself. Yeah, finding Cliff passed out. Yeah. My goodness, so many lovely raids this evening. Flautista, welcome on in. That was Fields of Mystery. I am so excited to play that game when it comes out in like, what, like a week or two? Like it fully comes out. I am waiting. Welcome on in, raiders. I hope you had an amazing stream. If you need to raid, run, do what you gotta do. Please take care of yourself. If you want to hang out though, question of the day. What has scared you and what was otherwise a non-scary game? Hey, Flautista!
Wow, and 85 heckin' months press love.
Wow. Thank you. 85, I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope that you're doing good. And how is Fields of Mystery today? Also, if you're not already following Flautista as well, you absolutely should be. Drive, Force Kai, welcome on in. Splatoon Raiders is out now. Is anyone playing that? Anyone enjoying that game? I want to hear your impressions. Dramatic Goldfish, the zombies in the dark caves in Oblivion used to scare me so bad. The spooky house in Pokemon X and Y, yeah. It was totally really influenceable. Or maybe impressionable as a young teen. And totally fell for the Lavender Town creepypasta, and for a while I thought would hear weird voices mentioned, and I couldn't listen to it for a very long time. Oh. Yeah, I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, I think I played with my sound up as a kid, so I like grabbed my Game Boy and I'm like, I don't hear anything, it's fine. I was still a bit nervous though. Yeah, no, that one apparently didn't hurt too bad. But yeah, raiders, welcome. If you're new, my name is Crystal. We're currently trying to encounter the tarantula and or scorpion. We've run into both actually. They're very flat, like they're very like two-dimensional in this game. I haven't caught either. I was stung once. I've run into like 3 or 4 now, I think. Just looking. I'm scaring away bugs because my pockets are full. Because, oh wait, oh heck, my pockets are like actually full. Here. Just gonna dump these outside here for now. But yeah, it's been very chill. Very chill today. Oh, no worries, Rosie, it's all good. You know what, Derived? I was watching someone play a little bit of Bully a while back. I don't know if I remember that section. It's just in the Japanese copies of the game. Yeah, I still checked my own, but... Hey, Bomb, welcome on in as well. Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Town, Lavender Town, I legit turned down the volume. You're like, I'm not taking any chances. Oh, you know what? Kind of similar vein. I got my copy of Pokemon, it was black or white, I can never remember which one I have. I got it used. And when I booted it up for the first time, it had a save file on it. And I looked at the save file, and in hindsight, it was very hacked. It had like multiple Master Balls, lots of shinies, all that good stuff, right? But my little heart, like, I couldn't take it. I was like, I just read about like, oh, if you delete someone's save file, like they're gonna come back and haunt you or whatever. I had my boyfriend at the time delete it for me, but I gave him permission first to transfer over some of those Master Balls and like other goodies. And then I played the cartridge no problem and everything was fine. So... The Tarantula and Scorpion in this and New Leaf, actually, yeah. I got scared by the wild dog in Harvest Moon. Yes, yep. Yeah, I remember hearing the wild dog make its noise and bark for the first time, I think in Mineral Town, and I got a little spooked. Never read any of the creepypastas, I just found the music creepy. First time I went into the town hall at night when Phyllis was there, I thought it was an injured Belly. Oh my god. Oh. I see, let the boyfriend be haunted and not you. Smart thing. Exactly, right? I was like, listen, can you just do this? And he's like, yeah, I don't mind. Free master boss. I currently curse for a turn. It's true, yeah, I haven't seen him in 10 years plus now. Or easily 11, I guess. I don't have Facebook anymore. I have no idea how he's doing. Hopefully he's okay. No will. There's Ghosts in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh dear. Deleted save Ghost. Got him, GG. Oh dear. I'll read creepypasta occasionally, but only in the middle of the day with a streamer going in the background. Friends, how many of you watched, like, I'm gonna say Markiplier, for example, just because that's who I watched. But, like, let's, you know, a YouTuber play through a creepy game, but you watched from, like, down in the comment section. Like, maybe you scrolled up a little bit so you could kind of see. That's what I used to do. And only in the day. What bug are we looking for? The tarantula and the scorpion. You're gonna hear them before you see them. Most likely they make a little noise. But yeah, willing to sacrifice her partner. I hope Mike is checking over his shoulder. Oh, speaking. No, don't go. Well, that's what they look like and that's what they sound like. You're welcome. Yeah, the RPG Maker ones, yeah. PT, yeah. Only see Markiplier's face. The floating head monsters in the mines in Stardew. Yeah, the Skull Caverns actually kind of creeped me out at first. I wasn't prepared for how scary those were gonna be. Always hiding in the comment section. Getting home from my very large birthday dinner, went to a local Mexican restaurant. Heck yeah, Silver. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you did. I'm very jealous. Yeah, oh, call me that one's a good sudden spook. Oh, right, Brandon. It was too much for 11-year-old me. Yeah, I'm still very easily startled, so. I kind of dabbled a little bit, but I never went too in-depth with those. Ben drowned. Stop you from playing Majora's Mask for years. Yeah, I avoided that game for years, and it wasn't entirely because of that. I was also put off by the clock system. And I'm so glad I've played it now, but like, there was definitely a part of me that had that in the back of my mind, even while we were playing it on stream. It was fun times. Shiny pink squirrel from Gen 8 Squab. Oh, nice! Very nice. I'm kind of like looking back to my old games and thinking if there was anything else. I loved all the creepypasta stuff. It was nice to take a break from the actual horrors I had at home. Yeah, it was something a bit more lighthearted. No, I was a very sheltered child. I'm only partially joking. Oh no. Doesn't really count, but Sonic's saying, did you insert a memory card when there isn't one inserted in the GameCube? Ran out of the room. Oh. The game PC in the 90s called Captain Bible. There was a boss in the game who was a dude wearing a sheepskin on his head. He transformed into a wolf, the whole wolf in sheep's clothing thing, and there was a howl sound effect that played when he anamorphed. That scared the hell out of me as a kid. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that's perfect though. Oh, Brandon, were you looking for him? My parents gave me unlimited internet access at like 7 years old, so the internet already had enough horror for me. Hi, buddy. You're kind of snail-like, aren't you? Thank you. How dare you? No, I'll play along. Well, by snail-like, I mean, you know, you're cool. I say that about all my favorite people. You're all slow and snaily like a snail and stuff. Like, you know how hard it is to tell when what a snail's thinking, right? What do you think? Nice expression, huh? You know? Sure. What? Well then write it down so you don't forget. He's happy. As long as he's happy. You need to sleep. Sleep is good. I vibe with snails. Snails are cool. Ranta. Oh my goodness, the pings tonight. This is an entire sentence. Hey, champ, butts. Are you interested in bamboo flooring? Oh yeah. Oh yes, there's more where that came from. Just stick with me, butts. Yep. Sleeping? Who's that? Oh my god. I would sleep, but there's a cattail in my eye. Oh no. Butts, the Final Fantasy protagonist. Oh dear. Oh, no worries, Bones. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And I hope you have a good day at work. You know, I just thought of another one, but it was not even something within the game. It was like a rumor. I remember being nervous that if I didn't feed my Neopets, they would die. I think same thing with Nintendogs at a certain point as well. There was that fear, and it's not gonna happen. But as a kid, it's like, I didn't know that. Fail music in games. Isn't there the Sonic drowning sound that's like really aggressive and really scary? So I left them on my desk and Roxy just tried to steal one. I think it's time to go to bed. I hope you sleep well. Hopefully the cats let you sleep. Another really big shadow there. Oh, and another one. Oh my goodness. Anything but our Neopets, please. The drowning music didn't get you? There was a CD-ROM game I had as a kid. I couldn't even tell you what it was anymore, but I remember I didn't even make it past the opening, like, menu. Because I thought the intro music was too scary. Welcome back, Rosie. Before boss fights in Pikmin. Yeah, Pikmin actually was kind of traumatizing as a small child. It wasn't even that small, but like seeing your Pikmin get gobbled up, I felt so bad. It didn't scare me, it just made me panic because I need to get out of the water and Labyrinth is very slow. Oh no, Cleric, yeah. I can always feel when I've like gotten a bit too much sun, even with sunscreen stuff on, you just kind of feel like... I think the word I want to use is tight, does that make sense? And like my eyes feel extra tired usually. Constricted. Oh! Well. Angus was happy about it. I think Butch is a little indifferent. Huh. I didn't want to interrupt them. And they were roommates. Oh, Rosie, that's so cute. The Porky statue from Earthbound, but specifically the Smash Bros. Brawl mission where you had to run from it. Ooh, I don't know about that. I would say if I had played Earthbound when I was younger, I would not have really liked it. I would have been a little bit creeped out by its subject matter, even if it looks pretty darn cute. That's exactly how I feel. I got a headache right between my eyes. Yep. Yep. Definitely try to up the hydration if you haven't already. I know that feeling so well, and usually I just, you know, it goes away when you go to sleep. I think I have another answer, but it's like, it's technically not horror, but I wouldn't say it's not... I don't even know if I call it scary. I was so creeped out by the original Luigi's Mansion as a kid, I never got very far. I got up to the first boss fight, which is Chauncey, and I stopped. I didn't go back to it until I was in my teens, and then I fell in love with it. I always hated the boss fight in the Labyrinth Zone because it required fast platforming upwards with the water rising and spears shooting out. I struggled with that level so much. Finally finished Sonic 1 a couple months ago though. Oh, congrats. Yeah, any stage that has like a raising water level, even that one that we did the other day at the ending of Sly Cooper. Wind Waker has one, Psychonauts has a very infamous one. Coming out of the Galnica, oh my god, yeah, Emerald Weapon. Emerald Weapon at the bottom of the, I would say the lake, but the ocean. In Final Fantasy VII, absolutely. Getting my house remortgaged in Animal Crossing. Yeah. Yeah. Even the Galnica itself actually freaked me out because of that that phobia. I think that last Tarantula was just like, I came out for the Raiders, and that's all you get. Nancy drew in the ghost of Thornton Hall. Nancy can explain it away however she wants, but I know she saw a ghost. Yeah, I guess it's kind of in that regard with Nancy and stuff. It's usually like, oh, it's a guy in the mask. It's someone pulling some shenanigans. But it's kind of like those Scooby-Doo movies that came out, oh god, late 90s, I think. Where like, it wasn't a guy in a mask. It was actually something creepy, something supernatural going on. And it was just such a weird tonal shift. Mind you, I like those movies. Yeah, that one's one of my favorite ones because it has Tim Curry as a voice actor, as of course the bad guy, and I love him. Whoop, there goes my alarm going off. Friends, unfortunately, I think I might have to wrap up here for the evening. I didn't catch any, but I have seen them, and I know what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna have to do another one of these cozy streams if y'all would be interested. It's literally just me doing laps, but Zombie Island. Yeah, Zombie Island is the one I was thinking of actually initially. It was creepy. Yeah, exactly. Now we've seen them, we've heard them. I kind of have like an idea. If you're new though and you want to drop a follow, feel more than free. I normally stream Saturdays through to Wednesdays, 10 a.m. through to 3, so obviously not right now, Eastern. But every now and then I do cozy streams in the evenings, and that was what this was. Yes, Ed, I was thinking about that one. I never had that happen with the gyroid face, but I do remember seeing that online. Here, I'm just gonna... We had so many lovely raids today. I'm just gonna find someone to pass you guys over to. If I have anyone. Ooh. We got our options tonight. Okay, do you guys want to go hang out with Awesome Possum? He has probably one of my favorite VTubers on this platform, and the name should kind of give you a hint as to why. He's lovely. I lurk in there a lot. If you guys want to come on by and meet maybe a new favorite streamer, no worries, Rosie. It's all good. It's all good. Here, let me get you guys the raid messages. There you go. Copy those down. I will, Brandon. I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I will be back again for regular stream on Saturday. So, have a good one, my friends, and I will see you all next time.